So how did he do tonight?
No, he did great. You know, ever since Erickson Pro debuted, and even before that in the amateurs, we knew he was going to be a superstar. It's just a matter of developing him right, and I think he's done a great job, fantastic job for having 14 fights. You know, he's if you look at his record on Fight Facts or on Boxing, you see that he's never fought an opponent with an upside-down record. That's hard to see these days. A lot of people build their fighters on guys who can't fight. So we're actually building on fighters with guys that can fight. So when the moment comes for him, he's going to definitely rise to the occasion.
So what was your game plan going into the fight, and did he stick to the game plan?
He did. Our game plan going into the fight was to use the jab, be smart, go to the body, and we knew Jesus Macias is a tough fighter. He's trained by Rivalta Alvarez, Canelo's brother. You know, he puts in a lot of hard work with him, and it's like everybody else that we fought. Not every fight ends in a knockout, but you know, as Erickson's manager, I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of the work that he did in the ring. I think he showed tonight even more than what he shows when he blasts people out of the ring, because everybody wants to see a knockout. But, you know, you got to see a fighter when he goes 10 rounds, what kind of condition he's in, you know, what kind of movement he has in the ring, how he puts his combinations together, how tight his defense is. So he was like all the way around, you know. I'm very, very proud of him.
Where do you see his future going?
I think he's probably has the brightest future than anyone right now in boxing, being that, you know, he was the favorite as an amateur to win Olympic gold, then decided to turn pro, which we've caught a lot of heat over. But you know, he's made me very proud, and my partner Gary very proud, and I'm sure he's made Al and premier boxing champions and, you know, everybody proud. So, you know, I think that since he started, we just knew, you know, he was something special. And what separates him from the rest of the guys that are out there, and why I think he's the best prospect, is that he's himself. He doesn't want to be like anybody else, you know, and you know, there's great champions out there, Floyd Mayweather, you know, a lot of kids that people idolize, you know, and coming up, and I won't mention any names, but I would just say that, you know, he's a Floyd fan. We love Floyd Mayweather. I'm also a big Floyd Mayweather fan. You know, I think he's the best that ever did it. When he wears the hat, the best ever, he's very worthy of wearing that hat. But I think that in the future, he might be passing the baton to, you know, an up-and-coming kid like Erickson Lubin. You know what I mean? So I think Hammer is probably the best prospect right now in boxing.
Do you think we'll ever see Mayweather in the ring again, boxing?
You know, a lot of people say that I don't know, and Floyd this or Floyd that, but I think Floyd's the best fighter that ever fought. You know, whoever did it, and he's undefeated. And if he decided to come back, you know, I'd buy it and I'd watch it, and I know he'd win. Whoever he'd fight, he's too technical, he's too slick, he just knows too much, he's too smart. He's a master in the ring, and you know, it is what it is.
We just saw a great fight last night, Kovalev. What'd you think of that fight?
Well, I knew Kovalev was going to pull that one off. You know, unfortunately, we were here on this side of town. There was no HBO here at the Seminole Casino. But you know, I got the news from a friend that Kovalev had won in the 7th round. Thought that, you know, he was a smarter, more humble fighter who presses the action and really goes for the gusto. I think Kovalev, I know him personally. I know his coaching staff, and I know him. He's worked out in our gym several times, so I know how hard he works. You know, he's got a good promoter, Kathy Duva, and they do a great job with him.
Okay, we don't want to take too much more of your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Guys, congratulations again.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.